Let's dive straight into this breaking development. Imagine a future where key positions in the FBI are filled with individuals selected not for their qualifications but for their loyalty to a political agenda. This isn't a hypothetical. It's the reality unfolding before us, as President-elect Trump plans to nominate Kash Patel as FBI director. The implications are staggering. Remember, the FBI director traditionally operates independently of political influence. Yet here we are, witnessing a deliberate move that could reshape the Bureau's priorities, not for justice, but for retaliation. Patel's nomination signals a shift, not towards law and order, but towards using federal power for personal and political retribution. Think about this. With a director handpicked for such motives, the FBI's focus could pivot away from prosecuting crimes like hate violence or fraud and instead target Trump's critics, from media figures to political opponents. It's not speculation. Patel himself has publicly stated plans to go after those who oppose Trump, even vowing to pursue the media through legal or civil actions. And it doesn't stop there. Investigations into the 2020 election and probes targeting President Biden's family could be weaponized as tools of revenge. Imagine a federal agency, armed with immense resources, redirecting its focus from national security and law enforcement to settle political scores. History has taught us the dangers of politicizing such institutions. The parallels with J. Edgar Hoover's era, where civil rights leaders were targeted under the guise of justice, are chilling. Even with current legal safeguards, an FBI director intent on undermining those checks could wreak havoc, destabilizing the very foundation of democratic accountability. What's even more unsettling is the precedent this sets. The FBI director's independence, meant to shield the Bureau from the changing tides of politics, would be eroded, transforming the role into just another political tool. And as this unfolds, the Justice Department and FBI find themselves at a crossroads. The question looming large is not just about Kash Patel's potential confirmation, but about the ripple effects this could have on how justice is pursued in this country. Will the Bureau be forced to abandon its core mission of unbiased law enforcement, becoming a weapon wielded by those in power? Or will there be resistance from within and beyond to protect its independence? Let's not forget the implications for everyday citizens. When the FBI's priorities are driven by political motivations, it's not just high-profile figures who suffer. The ordinary American seeking justice in cases of hate crimes, fraud, or violence may find those cases deprioritized, leaving victims without recourse. This is more than just political theater. It's about the erosion of trust in institutions that are supposed to serve all people equally. And what about those within the FBI who believe in its mission? Morale among agents and employees could plummet, creating a culture of fear and division. The message would be clear: align with the agenda or face consequences. Such an environment not only undermines the Bureau's effectiveness, but also puts its integrity at risk. The path to Patel's confirmation won't be smooth. Senate approval is required, and there will undoubtedly be intense scrutiny and debate. Yet the very fact that this nomination is being considered speaks volumes about the state of governance today. The lines between public service and personal vendettas are blurring, and it's happening in plain sight. For those watching, this is a defining moment. It's about more than one nomination. It's about the principles that guide our democracy. Are we willing to accept a justice system manipulated for political gain, or will we demand accountability and fairness? Stay tuned as this story develops. We'll continue to bring you the facts, the analysis, and the voices that matter. Don't forget to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel. Together, we can navigate these challenging times with clarity and purpose.